Yeah. Hey, we're reacting to Sneako Can't Stop Crying. I don't know what this is all about, bro. But 100K likes though. Let's see.
How what's up, y'all? It's popping in. Today, about to react to this show. Mario Veda's title, He Can't Stop Crying. So this is regarding Sneako, apparently. And I skimmed through it, and Agent is in this video. I don't know what the hell is going on, but sure. I just reacted to a video of Sneako getting his ass whooped on my second channel. He was fighting Strickland, something Strickland, the UFC fighter, and he whooped his ass, and it was just embarrassing. I was like, Lord, why would you do this to yourself? So it was a whole bunch of discourse happening on my second channel over that. A lot of his fans came up and they were like, he's so brave, or whatever the fuck they were talking about. I don't know, child. Anyway, that was press, I guess, but sure. Now Sneako is back and he crying some more. He was just taking multiple L's. Oh yeah, the other thing that happened was Kai and Speed like ignored him or something. So he was just taking, back-to-back L's, looking real stupid on camera or whatever. And now something else has happened. An agent is involved somehow. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
So today we have an update on the entire Sneako situation after he became very upset over the fact that some of the biggest streamers in the world had been straight up ignoring him.
Yes. Why does he turn around like that? He looks so devastated.
And then chose to vent to Logan Paul's left nut and of course DJ Academics. Those conversations can be summed up as him questioning, why don't those grown men like me and want to spend time with me? To other grown men while they just shrug their shoulders. And this might be the most reacception thing we've ever had on my channel, as you have Sneako reacting to Agent, reacting to my initial video on this situation. And here we're gonna see Agent's thesis on basically why people are not fucking with Sneako.
Yo, I'll tell you why I think Nick ignore Sneako. Why? Because Sneako puts people in positions where it's a lose-lose often. Like, he'll ask questions that, like, he wouldn't mind answering because he already lost those opportunities for himself. But those people didn't make that decision. And there's probably a lot of people on the line.
So he's trying to bring people
like,
down.
a lot of people relying on him and shit like that. So I don't want you to ask me no controversial ass question that I have no business in anyway. You feel me?
If you're in the business of podcasting, the whole point should be seeking the truth. That's the point of having a microphone and speaking to an audience, is trying to get to some sort of truth. If you're not willing to figure that out, turn off the microphone.
That's just such a stupid point of view to have. Like, imagine it's like a Nintendo podcast.
Hey guys, I know we would normally talk about Mario and why he saved Peach today, but
today I actually want to talk about the geopolitical state of the world.
Like, this is a Jaden Smith-ass talking point if I've ever seen one. I think that some of these guys get so much in their conspiracy bag that they start making comments like this.
While everybody's watching the Super Bowl, watching Taylor Swift chug a beer, the Palestinians are getting even more. And I think this was one of the biggest days in a while. It's not to say that you're a normie or an NPC for watching the Super Bowl. You are, because it is. But they do that strategically during major events while Ice Spice is wearing an upside-down cross specifically so that you don't realize what's happening. You gotta raise awareness for this stuff.
Like, can you guys believe that one event that has been going on and been like a massive spectacle for the last 60 years is still going to go on while something else bad happens in the world? Like, obviously media does serve as a form of distraction, but so does damn near any other form of entertainment.
And, he put me through that before in the past, too, where he was asking me a whole bunch of questions about things I really had no insight in or care for. But it's like, it's controversial, so it's like you kind of have to have an opinion or niggas get mad at you.
While Taylor Swift is chugging a beer on live TV for your entertainment, they're moving people out of the Gaza Strip.
This dude just loves that fucking talking point.
Because when we were kids and we were learning about the Holocaust, we were learning about Nazi Germany, we all had this idea like, if I was there, I would have stepped up. I would have said something. How could this have happened? I would have. Well, it's happening right now, today. And you're saying nothing. You're doing nothing.
And it's just funny to me that he wants to bring up the tragedy of the Holocaust when it's convenient for him. when over the last couple of years, he has quite literally platformed and been buddy-buddy with people who literally denied the entire thing. And he himself has spoken favorably about the man who caused all the genocide.
So I thought about Nick about a year ago, looking for the truth. And I think that's how a lot of people find America first, because it is inevitable.
Like, he spent the greater part of the last year speaking very poorly about Jewish people. But now that that situation can be used as fuel towards his argument, well, he's all for it. I think it just goes to show that when you're always like looking for attention and trying to rage bait people and just say the most controversial thing to pop into your head, you become kind of like the boy who cried wolf. And then when you try to actually talk seriously about something, people are like, oh, that's just that guy, he's always yapping. And I also do not think like these online activists who are constantly posting these things onto their story are any better than anyone else. Like, they're not getting anything more accomplished. Sneako would also go on to further discuss him getting ignored by Aiden Ross, Kai, and Speed.
Like, these two people didn't completely ghost him when he got canceled. Where were Kai and Speed when you got banned on Twitch for saying there's two genders? They can't say it. They never will. They completely ghosted you, Aiden, because you were brand risky. What happened to the friendship there? You know who was there? Kai. When you got accused of when last year, New Year's Eve, when they tried to accuse you of, who was there on stream defending you while everybody else was silent? Well, everybody else was like, what?
I mean, I get what he's saying, but Jesus Christ, does he just come off as almost like the nice guy to me? You know, it's like when the girl goes back to her douchebag boyfriend and this nice guy is calling her complaining, like, why don't you want to be with me? When he did you dirty, when he slept with that other girl, I was the shoulder for you to cry on all those lonely nights. So why are you back with him? Honestly, I think the biggest mistake that Sneako made in this situation is expecting loyalty, expecting friendship, or anything of this sort from people whose sole infatuation seems to be becoming increasingly more famous and essentially networking their way up to the top. Mm-hmm. I've been to some of...
They literally only mingle with other people who are on their level, who are at their level of popularity. Sneako is just not on their level, so it's kind of like, you know? So it is what it is. That is how it is, honestly, and I'm sure Jamari's about to share his personal experience. I've also had an experience with this. I mean, I wasn't getting shunned. I went to a YouTube Black event several years ago, maybe like 2019 or something like that. Yeah, it was definitely before COVID. And I definitely witnessed it firsthand amongst the Black YouTubers. Of course, it's like this with all of them, but very cliquey, very buddy-buddy with people who they feel like are on their level only. So there's that. That's just how it is.
These influencer events, guys, I've hung out with people who it seems like they're just on a mission to get into a room with
That shit is weird, bro. That shit is weird. I know what they say that you should be around people that, you know what I mean, y'all on the same journey, or y'all hear the same shit, and if you don't feel like you need that energy from certain people, you should not be around them. I know they say that, but it's weird, bro. It's weird that you can't just be normal. You feel me? But I guess maybe it needs that aggression. You feel me?
the most popular person that they can. And I quickly realized, like, this shit is not for me.
Exactly. Same. Listen, I did that. I went to the Fashion Nova event, Cardi B, when she collaborated with them. I was there with all these other really popular YouTubers and celebrities even. I was right by Meek Mill and Trey Songz. This one, Trey Songz was still out and about. 2019, he was still, like, more so relevant. So I'm like, you know, with all these people, and I'm just like, this is so lame. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I don't care to collab with none of y'all. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Like, I'm staying in my own lane. I'm not interested in, like, networking with none of you people. Like, fuck all y'all. You know, because it's just such a fake environment and such a, like, oh, what can you do for me type energy. And I was just like, y'all can eat a dick. I don't ever want to come to one of these things again, and I haven't.
He's saying, I just don't get how he could be so naive to that idea when he has been around influencers for his entire adult life.
Aiden Ross, on Rumble Sports next to 2 Rumble creators while I'm sitting on the other side. That just blows my mind, first off.
You know why? It's because he's upset because he wants to be in this crowd. Yeah. Versus me and Jamari more so have the attitude where we're not even interested in this fake shit. He wants to call out the fake shit, but he's secretly envious because he still wants to be in the mix of the fake shit. Like, he wants to be accepted. Like, he wants so badly to, be around them and be buddy-buddy with them. So I think that's where the animosity comes from on Sneako's part.
But second off, the shit that really, but you have to understand that the stuff that really pisses me off. Look at Aiden Ross's shirt. It says brand risk. Aiden Ross is wearing a shirt that says brand risk, bro. I said, give me that shirt, bro. Give me that. Take that shit to right the off your chest. What do you mean risk? You fucking joking me? Bro, you're basically getting initiated into the Illuminati.
So it seems like Sneako wants to be the only controversial guy in town. And I don't know, I just think this guy comes off as more envious than anything else, that someone else could actually say some of those things and still see quite a bit of success and get in with these mainstream people. Because you can't tell me that if he was afforded those same opportunities that he would not take them.
They try to lump me in with these other influencers. I want to reiterate right now, I am not like these other niggas, man. I am not like one of these other influencers. I'm not them.
I'm not like those other girls.
The only videos that they allow of me on YouTube right
watch your fucking
are videos of me getting punched in the face. If I'm ever clipped in a positive way on YouTube, they take it down.
That's why you got your
Whenever it's something negative, when it's a hit piece, when it's a documentary trying to shit on me, Sneako got humbled, they keep it up. On TikTok, my face...
I'm sorry, Sneako. I'm sorry, bro.
Needs to be blurred. They even call me Sneakio on TikTok. Who else streams on Rumble? My generation. Who else is doing it?
I mean, the guy did pretty much make his bed, and now he's having to lay in it, and it seems like he doesn't really like it. It goes back to the point I made earlier. When you're trying so hard to go against the grain and be controversial just for the sake of being like the biggest brand risk you can be, because he obviously takes extreme pride in that.
What do you mean risk? You fucking joking me?
You can't also be surprised when you face the effects of your actions. Now, I will say, I think it's going to be very interesting to see where Sneako's career goes from here. For Sneako, it's like not everyone's going to be your friend, bro, even if you showed them loyalty. And the only other point I'll make is that when it comes to any business, any corporation, entertainment or not, they're always going to value the people who are bringing in the most income for them. So not everything is some conspiracy or some censorship. Sometimes they're just making the smarter business decision. And it's like, do we want to go with the people who have all this influence and they have all these young fans who are going to be consuming media for years to come and spending money on media for years to come? Or do we want to go with the guy who has been saying controversial things just for the sake of it for the last couple of years? When you weigh the business decision, logically one just makes more sense. Either way, y'all let me know what you guys
speak on it. Jamar be spitting facts sometimes. Yeah, Sneako, you got what you got. You made your bed, you lay in it. So you got your ass whooped, okay? All your little fanboys, and they upset about it. They mad because you're not on Aiden level, but it is what it is. You can't be mad that Aiden has, reached this level of success in spite of being controversial. That's just what, he was able to do because he does have such, a powerful influence, and your influence just don't hit as hard. So I think that's why he's upset about it, but it's fine. Everybody has their own lane. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay in your lane. You don't have to get buddy with these other people because they don't really fuck with you like that, unfortunately. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
I would say fortunately, bro. Because how is that unfortunate? At least you know niggas don't fuck with you. Some shit like, I don't know. That's how I feel. I feel like if niggas don't fuck with you, it hit a little better. Cause it's like, oh, you feel me? Type shit. The fuck? Feel me? It's like, niggas don't fuck with you, so now you know. You feel me? Now you can move and act accordingly. What I don't get is why the nigga, like, his whole thing is he addresses situations. Feel me? Like, he never agrees with none. You feel me? He always is going against the grain. He never just be on some cool shit. Alright, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next